I wasn't going to.
She's supposed to do the intro.
Hi, welcome to Robin's Nest. My name is Mary.
My name's Kevin.
Sometimes.
And we are Robin's Nest. ROBBINS. No, we don't have a song yet. Sorry.
I almost thought you were going to mess up on the name there.
No, I wasn't going to make up on... I won't mess up the name. I'll mess up saying I won't mess up. Okay, so we're doing a...
End of the week.
End of the week.
Haul.
Call.
Video.
Mail. Squashbuckle. Roundup. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Display on YouTube.
You said the mail call was later. Oh, okay.
My mail call. Alright, so we just finished the Mystery Almost Monday video.
Almost Monday.
So we will cover these again. Just the ones that we're pretty much
Gonna keep.
Yeah, keep these guys. So we talked about the other ones. The other guys are going in the trade pile. Trade sell pile.
But not those guys.
These guys we're keeping.
Those guys are cool.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, we're cool. Alright.
No, not us. They are.
They're cool. We're kind of cool. We like to think so. Alright, so then we're going to go over this. I traded with... Who did I trade with? With Alex. Alex. I can't remember what I sent him. But okay. He sent me, I guess...
Yay! That's mine.
He sent me... Yeah, he sent her something, and then he put something extra in. Okay.
Look! I finally got him! I got him! I got my Aquaman. I got... Ooh! I know this guy.
I don't know who that is. But he said he was going to send something extra. He knows we're many people.
I'm assuming because we have not started these minis, but this is The Walking Dead and this must be Rick. Rick.
By that reaction, I guess I'm keeping him.
Well, that just... I think that's almost going to make us...
Thanks, Alex. Thanks. Thanks. As if we didn't just see the Harry Potter mystery minis on Facebook. As if we didn't just see the Disney villains on Facebook.
Okay, so in my house, there's something called The Point. Okay? When the point is made...
It's a bust. It's a must.
You have to get it.
It is a must.
And
there
the
is a point. So we have other couple things in here that...
So the point looks something like this.
We have the...
And then you know...
We have the
it's going in the cart.
We have the hey
credit
look.
Card is swiped. It's done.
We have the hey look where it's like, "Lo, look over there," or "Hey, come look at this."
Like, oh, that'd be nice.
But when it stays,
when it's that,
we ain't playing. So
let's just say the Harry Potter minis got this.
Yeah, they're the Harry Potter and Companion or Harry Potter and Friends. Save that. We're gonna need that later.
Oh, well, I'm just putting it down.
All right, so.
Okay, so this is the mail call. It seems like he said it was his, but it was mine.
Yeah, it was an extra for me. We
Not
traded,
really.
and he said he was going to throw something extra in there. But, she gets both of them.
So I have been looking for this guy.
We've been looking for that guy, and we actually finished out the set
Yay,
that we wanted today. Which it's coming in the mail. It should be in the mail tomorrow. And then I got her another piece that starts another set for her as well in the trade, so.
Okay.
And then she got another piece that gets to start another set, which... Alright.
Thanks,
so
Alex.
Then we'll start, before we even cover this, let's see, we'll start with...
Walgreens.
With Walgreens.
Okay, so I went into Walgreens. So we were driving home. And I was like, look, Kevin, there's Walgreens. And it wasn't even the Walgreens we were looking for. So he makes a U-turn. And I was like, oh, I'll run in real quick. And so he laughs at me because he's like, oh, that's not exclusive. I found the other one other places. And I'm like, well, I haven't. And it was in front of the one that he wanted. So I was like, well, I want it. And now it's mine.
So we've been skipping out on some of the Harry Potter ones that are like the commons.
Can you guys see him?
There you go. So we got Snape.
I got Snape. Honestly, this is the first Snape that I've seen in Walgreens. And I've been really slacking on my Harry Potter stuff. I do have Hermione. And that's about it right now.
You see? No, you have a Harry, don't you?
No, I don't think
I thought I got you a Harry. I want Hagrid. Hagrid's my dude. Because he wasn't supposed to say that.
So this is what I got. And then this is what I got him.
Straight from Wakanda. Wow. So it's got Black Panther. T'Challa. So there you go. What is oh, it's like his own reflection. I was like,
and then the funny thing is right next to it was one single box of the Batman versus Superman, and it was the regular set.
so we got the creased one.
Thanks, Kevin.
Sorry, but it doesn't matter. It's creased. Oh well.
Anyways, so I decide, because I'm looking for him, because if he told me I spaced out or he didn't remember, so I was looking for him, and I was like, oh, there's one BVS box. I gotta grab it. It was right next to these two boxes, and it was an Armored Batman.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Not like we don't.
We got plenty of those.
But
Then we got like 4 right now available.
Yeah.
On top of the one that we have in our private collection.
true that. And we have the regular and the gold.
Alright, so that was Walgreens.
Walgreens, yes.
And then I took a trip to FYE.
I did not.
I was supposed to do a deal with somebody, but they had issues that came up, so I went to Walgreens anyways because I needed stuff to pick up for trades and just stock up our inventory for trade stuff. And they have the 2 for buy 2 get 1 75% off.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been wanting this guy for a little bit and picked him up. It's the burnt toasted Stay Puft Man. I think it's pretty funny. So he's got a nice funny expression on his face.
And I accidentally dropped the box. So.
Yeah, and she creased it. But it's okay because
whatever.
We won't need the box. We just need this guy's pretty face right here.
Well, and maybe this one.
And maybe this side. And maybe this side. But the crease, not going to be that big of a deal. So that was FYE. What else now? We got anything else before we cover the big guns? Alright, so you guys remember last Mystery Mondays, I won the deal. I was supposed to go to Tate's and get 2 long boxes. Well, yes, that was the deal.
Yeah, okay, that was the deal.
That was the deal. And then since we've never been to this tent sale, I was like, alright, I'll stock up on.
Well, I guess we didn't understand what the box was going to be.
But a lot of the comics wasn't stuff that I was really ready to dig into. It was a lot of image.
Was not prepared.
A lot of stuff that it's a lot of stuff that is characters we're really unfamiliar with to begin with. So it's a lot of like Image Comics and I think Valiant Comics. Some of the smaller comic book studios, and not really prepared to stock up on those comics. So we kind of passed up. Plus I had the boys with me the first run. And even the second run, it was still going to be difficult to shuffle through all these boxes of comics without them really going crazy.
First run first? Or...
yeah, we'll do the first run. So this was me. I was there with the boys. She was at work, so we went in and basically I was supposed to do the comics like I said, but I decided to pass and we went to the toys and figures. Let me move this a little bit. Hold on.
So for those of you who don't know, this is what he came home with?
I came home...
just like that.
Yeah. They gave me a garbage bag because
so
that's what it is. I mean, people came home with people were leaving with bags and bags and stuff.
So if you're wondering, what is she doing? I'm digging.
She's looking for the stuff. So these weren't the first things I ran into, but these were definitely like something I was like the most excited about. So I was looking around at toys, and we eventually get towards the front where there's like bins of plushies. And so I run in, and I see, bam, bam, Run DMC. See, they got the They got 2 striped Adidas. Who the fuck wears 2 striped Adidas? Come on now, Funko, killing me. They probably couldn't get the licensing for the Adidas, but these are
Funko.
They are Funko plushies, and since I'll likely not be able to afford the Run DMC pops or any of the other hip hop pops for now, these were pretty cool. I still think I like it, and I do have a Dookie chain. It's not as big as back in the day, but I still do have.
It's big enough.
I have a rope
Trust me.
Dookie chain. It's pretty awesome.
It's big enough.
Yeah, you can't fuck with Run DMC. It's their house.
So these next.
Oh. Yeah. So if you follow us on Facebook, we've mentioned before about our other Facebook that Facebook didn't like
We won't
us
talk
having.
about that.
But we had talked in some of the groups about joining the Marvel chess collection, which is kind of like a subscription. You put in I think it's like $5, and you can pay like another $15, and you get like the Fantastic Four set or something like that, or the X-Men set.
Okay, so I think what we said was the initial was like $30, and then for like
So you're supposed to get like a
$5
Deadpool, right?
more.
You're supposed to get a Deadpool to start, and then like a Fantastic Four or an X-Men
Well,
set.
for like $5 or $15, something like that, you got the extra Fantastic Four set, which was limited to only
when you're first
upgrade.
order.
Anyways, so we really like chess.
We're not like the best, but we like just playing against each other.
We like playing each other. It was one of those.
We actually learned it on a cruise ship. Like when we were on a cruise, I
On our honeymoon.
taught her how to play on our honeymoon. So
Because we were on a cruise, and they had one of those big ones.
they had the life
where
size.
you move it, and it's like the same
set.
size
It's like
as
a
your
beach set.
body.
Yeah, it's like a beach set.
So
I was
that's how
showing
I
her,
learned.
So she was able to physically maneuver instead of just moving pieces on a board. She was physically able to figure out how the pieces moved herself. So
we had fun playing, and before there was Mystery Mondays to wager on chores, there was chess.
Chess and Macaulay.
True that.
So
of course, when we found these babies, we haven't been able to start the subscription yet. We have a lot of other subscriptions that we're doing. So we wanted to kind of feel out those subscriptions, if they were going to stay, if they were going to go. As you guys remember from one of the other videos, I let go of the Fandom Box. The jewelry just wasn't fitting my personality. Not that there was anything wrong with the jewelry, it just wasn't fitting my needs and what I usually wear for jewelry. So I've let go of that fandom. We'll see. Maybe one of the other fandoms, if it's not up to par, will get traded out for the Marvel Chess Club. But we
didn't want to start it. We didn't want to start it and then stop and then redo it again and then get the same pieces again. You know what I mean? I think we were talking about if we started it and for whatever reason, if we had to stop, we didn't want to start it over and get the same stuff.
Well, I think it was because it was around the Christmas time, and we had Marvel Corps, and we had
Smugglers.
Just subscribed for Smugglers, and the fandom, and we were talking. We knew the lockbox was coming. We just had a lot of fandoms, and it was just.
We were starting a whole bunch of stuff, so we didn't want to get it all. And you were still on your Ipsy.
Well, I'm still on Ipsy.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, all the stuff that we were getting in, we didn't want it to be too much. So, but we, so I told her that when they had Tate's, they had, bins, like I said, bins of toys and toys and toys. And figures and figures and figures. So, I told her that they had the chess pieces. There was a lot more DC pieces, but that they had Marvel chess pieces. And they were 2 for $10. You can get 1 for $6 or 2 for $10.
Given these are usually
These are
20.
usually, I don't know if I can get it on there, but they're usually right there. It's backwards, but it's usually $20. So 2 for $10, we made out with a steal.
And it came with the little
booklets.
comic things that.
We haven't seen what's the inside like, but I think all the ones I grabbed have the booklet insert.
guess we're about to find out.
So yeah, it's like
Ooh, is that a poster?
It's like the center fold poster of the Wasp. It looks like Ant-Man with the Wasp there. And yeah, it's like a little booklet, piece profile. So it's not quite the comic, but it's a nice little book just to have something different.
But it was nice to get the whole set. So it was nice that we got both the chess figure and their book. So we're not trying to, you know, get any books for any pieces that we might get.
Yeah, I mean the books aren't the necessity, but it's pretty cool just to have it. Like, I would have easily paid the $6 or 2 for $10 just for the chess piece. But I want to take out this one so we can.
So the Wasp is a white pawn, and it looks like this one is Quicksilver, and he's a white pawn too. But let me try to find another one. Okay, so here's like the Mandarin, and he's the black bishop.
Oh man, her wing is broken.
Say what?
Well, we'll be able to fix it.
That's not cool. I mean, yeah.
I think but it wasn't like the strongest thing because you could see it's pretty thin. But so there's the Wasp. So as you can see, it's pretty cool. I mean, this one there's not too much weight on it because it is a pawn.
I'm not gonna take each one out of the box, no. But this is Mandarin, and he's a black bishop, and you can kind of see how he's huge.
That's what she said.
And then
struggling to put her back in there.
We have Dr. Octopus, who's the Black Knight. And he's kind of weird in the packaging.
I got it back in.
And this is Lizard, and he's the Black Pawn.
I got her back in.
That's what she said. And then this is Absorbing Man. And I have no clue who this is. This is a Black Pawn.
So I take it he's a bad guy, though.
Right.
That much we know.
Well, because we, on our second cruise together, we went to Jamaica. And we found the most beautiful chessboard. I absolutely fell in love with the chessboard. And I think Jamaica was like the second day on the cruise, so the whole rest of the cruise
we were able to play on that chess piece.
It was great.
They were like hand carved.
It was beautiful. Absolutely loved it. We had it for years until my kids got a hold of it.
Yeah, the kids wanted to play, and then it was like on a light hinge and stuff like that.
It was because it was. I mean, you could tell it was definitely from the island. It wasn't
the best of quality, but it was really nice looking. It was really
well. You could tell it was probably like handmade right there on the island. It wasn't something that you could go out and get at Walmart. So I really liked it. Unfortunately, it broke my heart when the kids broke it, but what were you going to do? And they missed some pieces. So we've kind of been without a chessboard. I know that he bought one at Walmart and it was okay, but it's not the same feeling.
Not the same feeling.
So getting these ones is definitely exciting.
So we'll have to
and this is
supposedly
Rogue,
when you start
you
start the chess subscription, you get like a chessboard too. So.
Well, the other reason why I didn't want the DC one is because I knew that I wasn't going to do the DC subscription right away. That I was going to do the Marvel one. And then we have Captain Marvel, and she's the White Queen.
And this is Claw. He's a black pawn. And this is Taskmaster. And he's a black pawn.
Okay, so as I stated, I was not at this first one. I was at work. And Kevin's telling me everything that he's seen. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, I get it. And then I see this picture. And literally, I text him back, the point. Remember we were talking about the point? I text him back, the point. So if there was a mashup that I would want to see, this is one of the mashups. I was very excited about this. It's Hello Kitty Street Fighter. Ooh. Can you guys see that? So there's 3 different sets.
So now I'm on a mission to find the other 2 sets.
Now he's on a mission. But this is the first one.
I know Sanrio makes it.
Of course, they make everything Hello Kitty.
But I'm trying to see if they like Toonami. Now I'm trying to see if they did a collabo with somebody else.
This is not a toy for adult collector.
Adult collector.
Good thing we specified that.
So.
Anyways, so that definitely got the point when he sent it to me. Good job, Kevin.
So and then these are like a blast from the childhood. I had these back in the day.
I had these back in the day.
So the first one, I actually had this guy, and I used to have him wrestle against like the bigger figures. I don't know if you guys remember. I can't even remember who made them, but they had the bigger figures that were like that weren't really posable. But they were like an action pose and you could make them fight. And I actually used to make my wrestlers fight Zed and Goldar.
So I didn't have that one. But I had this one.
So these guys aren't in the best of conditions, but we got them for $1. We got these for $1, so definitely had these when we were growing up. And Xander and Sebastian were kind of like, okay, Dad, Power Rangers. Like, they were okay with it. And when I showed them the heads switched, it blew their mind. They're like, oh my God. And they wanted to walk around everywhere with them.
Yeah.
So, and they don't know where these are right now. I had to hide them, but.
Let's just say that Kevin didn't want to tell me he bought these. And as soon as Sebastian saw me, he's like, Mommy, the Power Rangers with the switching heads. And I'm like, what?
So, we'll get these cleaned up and we'll give them to the boys. These will definitely be, these will definitely not be ones that are just displayed, because
no,
these ones are meant to be played with. It wouldn't be fun. Like,
you could definitely tell like how much toys have changed.
Oh man, we forgot this guy.
Oh, well, I figured I had 3 and you had 3 and.
So as you can see, he's got some battle damage, but like I said, we're not too worried
they all
about it.
kind of do, but
you can see that they were definitely played with, and that's what these were meant to be.
Well,
and I think some of these are like at Walmart, like they made the new generation of these. You know what I mean? Like they made brand new ones, and they're like $20. We got ours for $1, and the kids are gonna play with them anyways. Because even if we got if we got the other ones, we would have let the kids play with them.
Here you go. So that was run number 1.
That was run number 1, and then we went and I fed the boys. We had lunch there, and then we came home, and we came home for naps.
And I was at work. So when I got out of work, I said, "Okay, Kevin, what do you want to do? You want to go back? What are we doing?" So we went back.
Ooh, I want to save this one for last.
This one was more of like my run.
Because it seemed like a lot of the toy areas, we already had stuff that we've picked out. There was like 1 or 2 things I was looking at, and it was like the McFarlane Breaking Bad set, but I couldn't find a Heisenberg. I found 2 different, oh my God. Jesse.
Pinkman.
I found 2 different Pinkmans, but I was like, oh, I wanted at least a Heisenberg, but.
So I'm not a big keychain collector, but when I saw her, I was like, oh my God. And it's Catwoman.
So it's Kid Robot, so.
And that's like the set on the back.
We did see a Joker on the inside.
We did, but we didn't know if it was part of the sale.
We weren't sure if he was supposed to be part of the sale or not.
She's pretty cool. And then I found these, and I got so excited, and I just couldn't hide it. Where's my favorite?
And we got we got these for $1.
So that's the one.
And these are hold on. These are the mobile phone plugs.
Which I'm not going to use it on my mobile phone.
Yeah, but they're on the back. They show like you're supposed to take the head off. So it's kind of like you put it in the audio socket. So it's like a decoration. Remember back in the day when all cell phones had like the antennas? And people used to have the antenna accessory?
I did. I had a Hello Kitty one. Remember you bought it for me. So I thought those are cool, and those were $1.
Hello Kitty Street Fighter.
And this is for you. This was yours.
Yeah. So I'm not sure where I'm going to put this yet.
On your backpack.
Yeah, I'll probably put it on my backpack. But it's more Street Fighter.
And it's a keychain.
So, more Kid Robot stuff. They had a lot of these. Well, not a lot of the keychains, but they had a lot of the Hello Kitty stuff like this.
They did. They didn't have the full set, but I was happy with the ones that I got.
And then Sebastian found me this guy, which I don't know how we overlooked this the first run, unless if they restocked somehow. But I've been looking for my first one, and I was like, I'm not gonna pay the. We saw him at Gods and Monsters. It's like I'm not gonna pay the $15 or $20 that they wanted. But again, this guy's got some love to him. But so I got Wolverine.
But he was $1.
He was $1.
$1.
So
$1, Bob.
I was pretty happy. So this guy will go up on our shelf somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. So a first Mighty Mug. You know about that, Russ? $1. $1. But yours are probably nicer. Ours got some battle damage.
And then we went inside.
Finally.
To our comics.
Oh, hold on. Let me show this first.
Oh.
So, everyone, at least a lot of people were looking for this guy. Like, when Bath Time dropped, Bath Time Deadpool dropped. Even we couldn't find Bath Time. I couldn't even find this guy. And I understood, like, he was the Target pre-release and whatnot. But we've never even seen this guy. And then I guess now everyone's getting him. So, I picked up the Punisher Nemesis. Because they had their stock. They had, like, I think they had, like, a case worth. So I was able to pick this guy up. So there's that. So I can say I got my Punisher. Alright. Time for some comics.
Okay.
So the comics were recent issues 10%, back issues 50%.
So I decided to hit up my Batgirl section.
So as you guys know, she hasn't really started reading them yet, but she really likes the cover arts. So, and we knew that we were going to be limited on time, and cause I think we were there like right before closing.
We were. I mean, I think when we went inside, they already hit the 45-minute call. They're already like, you know.
So we were running low on time. We knew that, and we knew that
so
we
the
weren't
first
going
thing I went to go look
we weren't going
for,
to go too crazy.
The first thing I went to go look for was the DC Bombshells, and the only one they had was the one I already had. So I wasn't going to pick that one up. So I started hitting my Batgirls. So here's the first one.
Mean glare, man.
I thought this one was really cool. It was something different that I just haven't really seen. Let's see if I can show you guys on here. So she changes, and I thought that was just so cool.
I'm just trying to get them separated here.
And then this one, I was like, oh, Sparkle. Come on now. That looks awesome.
Bedazzled. Hello.
And then this
I like
one.
that cover.
This one,
I haven't seen them yet. I haven't seen her covers yet.
So this one reminded me of the DC Bombshells one. So it's Batwoman and Black Canary. So I had to pick it up because I just thought it looked so cool. And this one I thought was cool.
Oh, this one's like a DC Bombshells cover.
Yeah, they both kind of look like it. Here's the other one, just because he's talking about it. This one does look more like a lot of the cover art that they have for the DC Bombshells, but if you look into the magazine, or I'm sorry, into the comic itself, you see, them like this. So, but this is usually what you see like on the posters and on the cards and stuff like that. Style. Yeah. And then this one, just something different.
And then here's the guy she's been talking about that we had to go look for.
I had to get my Scotty Youngs. And, okay, I am Teen Captain America all the way, but I thought this one was cool. So.
International Iron Man.
So I had to pick that up. And then, of course, Black Widow. So they're both the variant edition Scotty Young covers. So
and this was the new release that we picked up. Is the G.I. Joe Street Fighter.
So you could say we picked up a lot of Street Fighter stuff.
Collabo, yep. So there's that. That's like our newest edition, like new release that we picked up. And then yeah, every time I walk into Tate's, I run into Vito.
Is that his name?
Vito is my dude. Cause he's one of the first guys who helped us like try to find books. He helped me find the Paid in Full book with Deadpool and Spider-Man. And so I walk in.
That's where the bromance began.
I walk in, and every time I go in there, Vito always asks me, you know, he greets me and whatnot. But he asked me when we went in, he's like, "You seen my wall? You seen my wall?" He's like, "Yeah, I added a whole bunch of stuff." So I was like, "All right, so let me go see what he added." There was a lot more than there was usual. I couldn't pick up everything, so I picked up 4 books from Vito's Marvel Hip Hop. So there's The Mighty Thor, Deadpool's Wade, take on Wale, The Carter, or Spidey the Parker, which is Lil Wayne's The Carter album, and the Web Warriors from the Clips cover, which actually from the same city that I graduated in Virginia Beach. No, Mr. Patty Cake Man.
So they didn't
Clips
have my mansion, haunted mansion.
No, we still haven't found it. Still haven't found it. There's a lot.
Still a little sad. My rags person, if you're watching,
find her a haunted mansion Scotty Young variant cover, please.
To go with my pops.
We might end up having to just make a big haul from Midtown, because Midtown it's a lot easier because they're a bigger comic book store to hold the stuff. But we're waiting because Midtown you have to pay shipping. You have to pay at least like $75 or whatever it is to get free shipping. So
you say that like it's so hard.
Well, with comic books, it's pretty easy to do. But I'm just saying, it's not something you would normally do for like 3 books and then, like, all right, we'll just ship those to my house.
So I think that's it, guys.
So that is the week.
That is our week.
That was Robin's Nest.
Mm-hmm.
So spread it out pretty much through a lot of fandoms. Oh, and we went to a baseball game. And we saw that boy Nick Goody. Nick, as always, he closed the game. He threw a ball to us for the boys.
He did.
He actually, instead of just shagging it, he kind of asked the guy, one of the other guys, "Hey, give me the ball," and he threw it.
Was it Ellsbury?
No.
No.
It was like another pitcher.
Okay.
It was one of the other pitchers, but Goody was talking to Ellsbury, and then he chucked us up a ball.
So I know that we have
Word
gone.
up, Nick.
I know we went to Marlins Stadium when it first opened.
So we've lived here like a year.
Hold on. But here's the thing: is that somebody, when we were in the Kissimmee game, decided to have us standing out in the rain to finish this game. And guess
Sebastian,
who got so sick that I remember falling asleep the last time that we went and totally missing out on Mo. Like, we got seats right behind the bullpen, and then they like moved bullpens. I don't even know. I don't remember the stadium very well because I was so medicated because I was so sick from standing out in the rain.
Why would Sebastian do that today?
Right. Sebastian was an infant. Right. Anyway, so I was very excited to go this time because I was able to enjoy it. The dome was open. It was a beautiful Miami night. Breeze was coming in. You could see the airplanes going by like every 5 minutes. And I had to be like, airplane. Because I'm not used to seeing airplanes above us like that when we're at a baseball game.
It felt like a home game.
So,
a lot of Yankee fans in Miami.
It was, yeah. It was really, it was a lot of fun. And I got the Cuban that I had been craving for weeks. So that was always good.
So it was our first time. We've been here for like a year and a half. And it was our first time to Marlins Park.
But it's the first time that they played the Yankees since we moved down here.
No, they played them last summer. We just couldn't go.
I don't remember this.
It was like conflict of schedules.
Oh, well.
So
I don't remember it, so it didn't
we got
happen.
to go, and it was
That
our
was a lot
first.
of fun.
It was our first spring training game of the year, which we normally at least hit like 4 or 5, but it was our first one this year. But this week, don't be surprised if you see a lot of baseball on this week in review, because we do have a couple games coming up.
And we have a birthday. Somebody's going over the hill. Wait till you see his cake.
Oh God. So yeah, it'll be my birthday. So in the week in review, we'll go over that. And,
and you won.
Oh, and I won. Shout out to Abe and Crystal. Right, Crystal?
Yep.
Yeah. Just want to make sure. That came like right out, and I was like, hold on.
Let me take that back. No, it's okay.
Abe
It's
and Crystal,
good.
I won their
Second place.
the runner-up. The runner-up contest, so that was pretty cool for
Second
their
place.
200 giveaway. 200 follower giveaway, I should say.
Which ours is ending
Which
soon,
ours
guys.
is ending in 2 weeks.
So
You guys got 2 weeks for our 50. 50? What? 50 subscriber giveaway. I think we're over 50 now, but
we are. But
big 5-0.
at least we made it there. We didn't think we were gonna make it there.
Man, that's a long video.
All right, guys. We're gonna wrap it up.
I think that's the week in review.
That is the week in review.
Have a good night.
Bye, guys.